Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. We're doing another tote. But I can't wait to tell you guys about this one. If you're catching me now, you're catching the replay. Waiting for friends to get on. Come on in. Doing something a little bit different tonight. I'm seeing eyeballs. We're just waiting for everybody. Well, hi, Kathy. Come on in. Just waiting for our other friends to come on. I'm doing something a little different tonight. I'm doing something for the guys. Maybe. Hey, Laura. Laura's on YouTube. Kathy's on Facebook. You're gonna probably see my head in here a lot tonight because I have to bend down. Hi, Lori. I'm so glad you made it. Oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you guys. Laura, did you go to Facebook too? Because Kathy's saying hello to you. Hi, Debbie. We're just waiting for everybody to come on. I mean, I am doing something really different. It's for the guys tonight, not us women. Well, maybe. I don't mind a cold beer in the summer. That's what we're doing tonight. Me too, Lori. Everybody's so busy, aren't they? Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna get started here. Oh my gosh, there's so much I have to tell you, but let's start with the project. So I have this thrifted. Well, it's repurposed. Uh, I didn't get it from a thrift store per se, but I got it from an auction a while back, and it's just been sitting here and looking at me in the face. And I know we just did the beach tote, but I want to do this totally different. Hello, Linda. Hi, Elaine. Got all my buddies here. All right, so I found this buddy, okay, and he's look at the bottom of this. It's all south. Like somebody made this. It was $8, which you know, actually, next time I do an auction, I'm probably gonna auction my cigar box off. But anyway, I don't know what made me say that. So this is the bottom. This is somebody made this, you guys. This isn't like off of Amazon. Okay. Mary's in the house. It is very solid, Laura. Oh, Linda. Sorry if you had a bad day. We'll have to. I might be off kilter on that. Okay. Then it came with this handle on it, already totally screwed in and totally solid. So I'm like, okay, not only that, and I painted the sides of this, it has a beer opener on it, and it says, open here. Okay, and this isn't like another Amazon-y thing. Like, this is like solid construction, so I'm afraid I'm not going to do it justice. Okay, Linda. But I'll check in if I miss some. Okay. So anyway, I was like, let's do some vintage fun with this, right? So, I was thinking, because well, here, let me tell you what I did already. So I gessoed the sides with just this acrylic gesso I have. You can use any brand from anywhere. I have a big bottle because I like to prime my stuff with this. And I did both sides, and then I did one side of the top. So here's what I was thinking. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. So I found this vintage drink good beer with good friends. So I kind of want to, oh gosh, might not work. I might need to make this smaller. See, we might do something else tonight. This one I have smaller. I didn't think ahead, did I? You guys, I was really busy today with work, so I apologize. We may do something else, but let me give you a sneak peek. So then, like, this would be the other side. There's always beer come for another. Like, if you have your neighbors over and it says best in the city, like, can you imagine this on your back porch? Cut and paste. I can't. Hey, Denise. I can't. Here's another one. Maybe I could use this one, which is the same one. Maybe we'll have to use this one because this one would work. Darn it. I really wanted this one, but I wasn't thinking right. Okay, well, there's always totes to go around, right? Okay, then I found and I don't know what we're doing here yet. I literally have no idea. Then I found this that I think I want to use for the tops. Now, I was going back and forth with. Here, I'll show you. Oh, and I printed this out on decoupage paper because we're going to decoupage. We're not going to use the regular. So I have this brew time or this one with the lighter beer. Okay, so, but then I thought this would look better. Let's just keep it generic. I'm thinking Dad's Father's Day. I don't know. This isn't a cooler, but it's six. It fits 6 bottles of beer. So it might be a really cool gift idea for someone. I don't know how we're gonna get around this yet. I haven't even figured it out. But it's all gessoed. Was the one that you wanted to use on the side work on the top and the slots? You know, it might, Kathy, but it would be so split up that I'm afraid I don't have. Here, let me pull it out again, Kath. But see, it's not wide enough. Drink good beer with good. I'd miss a line. We could do beer with good friends. I mean, who needs drink good? We could do beer. I love Kathy's idea. Okay, with good friends. So you know what I'd have to do is print this out wider and break it up. That's okay. We could do that tomorrow night. I have a couple things to talk about tonight. Kathy, I love that idea, and I'm actually going to keep it for this side. So, let's. I have to gesso this one side still. So, guys, while I'm doing this, I have to tell you something. So, you know, I'm human just like all of you, and I've had a couple days with just stuff. Life. I mean, nothing terrible, right? But just stuff. And then I'm always working on my stuff, and I am a member of Royal Funky Junk. Has anybody follow Royal Funky Junk? Royale Funky Junk, Junque. If you don't and you're into mixed media, my friend Kathy is like the bomb. And she's so fun to watch. So I want to give her a little plug there. She gives me plugs all the time. Um, but anyway, I'm a member of her private group. And I have been forever. And every month I submit. Okay, so here's the deal. She makes things in her private group, and then I'm wiping off the extra paint, guys. And then I splattered. And then she auctions it off. I hope she doesn't care I'm telling everybody this. And then so I was talking to a friend, and I don't know, we were just talking about life and like a lot of things. And it was a great conversation. But you walk away a little like I've just had my dog ran away. She's back, but I mean, there's just a lot. So I'm talking to my friend, and my Facebook is blowing up like bing, 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 bing. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, why is Kathy's page? I'm not even watching her right now. Why is her page blowing up on me? I'm like, that never happens. And I watch her all the time, but I'm not watching her. So why? What is going on? Well, it turns out I won this month, which means I get to pick between 3 of the things that she made. And if you follow her, you'll know that's quite a really cool thing to achieve and be blessed with. But anyway, it was so funny. I couldn't figure out why my phone was blowing up. And I'm like, I never win anything. So when I stopped in to say, I'm like, hey, I'm just here for a minute. She's like, Molly, thank God you're here. You won. So gotta let this dry a little bit more. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm not worried about this because, and then the other thing is, squirrel, I did decoupage paper. Did I already tell you guys that? I already did this side. I thought I flipped it over. Oh well, here we go. All right, so I want to put this in here on the top. Oh God, there's my head again. Oh wait, let me catch up with your comments. Yes. She was the first one. I got something for her. Yeah. Anyway, it was so funny. I don't know if I deserve that, really, to be honest with you, but trying to decide. I don't mean to sound like that. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to her about. I can't say. I'm gonna talk to her about something about it. So okay. So do you know what I think we're gonna do tonight? Why don't we just use old-fashioned Mod Podge? Yeah. I don't know if I can get it open. Look how big this is. Wait, I have a little one that I used to refill here, but I don't think it's. Oh, maybe. Okay. I had a busy project last time, and I haven't been able to clean up. Well, I did clean up my desk. I want to give myself some credit, but I didn't. No, I don't have the little bottle of Mod Podge anymore. Okay, guys, we're going. I'm going to shake this really good, okay? And then can't open it. Hold on. Hold on. John, can you open this? Okay, I'm coming. I needed some muscle strength, and thank God my husband's strong. All right, sorry about that. Okay, I have it open, and it's like pretty much full still. All right, so I'm gonna grab a smaller brush for this because I don't want to get like too sloppy or anything. All right. Good old fashioned Mod Podge. You cannot go wrong, guys. I know I use a lot of different things, but I was just feeling it. Now, hopefully, you know what the hard part is what's too little and what's too much, right? All right, we're gonna sand off the excess, but I think I measured this pretty darn good. But this is decoupage, guys, so it's like tissue paper. You can buy this online to put through your printer, and that's exactly what I did. And then we're gonna go over the top here real quick. I know I go from a fairy situation to this, right? Hey, what can I say? It's just whatever moves you. And when I ran across this today, I was trying to find something for us to do tonight. This is gonna suck. I was talking and not paying enough attention. There we go. It's fine. I might get a wrinkle or two. Oh well. You know, we're gonna ink outline the outside, so wherever's not covering up, we will figure it out. I think this is a mulberry, Kathy. It's funny because when you look online for rice papers, I think it is also called mulberry paper. I really do. I think they're the same thing. Okay, I'm not gonna tear it. So we're gonna let that dry naturally for a second. Oh gosh. We made tile down here. We're gonna go over here. And I just have the gesso down here. Like, I don't need to. Oh, this is the one that won't fit. Okay, let's do this one that does. It should. Yeah, it does, but I got to be really careful about this. Oh, that's for the other side. Wait a minute. So what am I going to do? Do the same thing. It doesn't matter. It's still going to be... Something's telling me you guys are watching me when I didn't think something through enough, which I kind of knew. All right, I'm going to, okay. And anybody that joins us now is going to be really confused because I'm going to put this away. Hold on. Need to hang up on a spam. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to sand it. We're going to come back to this. This project's done. Guys, I'm human. I'm very sorry. We're going to do something else. And I already started something else, which I should have just went with my gut. But when I posted this morning, I thought I would get through that. But I have to revisit those sizes, you guys. And I'm not comfortable doing this project when I don't have everything sized right. Okay? So can you just roll with me? Yeah, squirrel for sure. I can, but I have to follow like where my brain is at right now. And it's just been. It's just been, let's put it that way. Okay. I made all of these this morning for a reason. So now we are totally switching gears, okay? Yeah, when Denise, I get it. Yeah, but here's the thing. When I did that at 5 o'clock this morning, my brain wasn't functioning. So that's on me. And I apologize to you guys because you don't come here to watch that. All right, let's talk about some other things for right now. Let me get out of this tunnel I've created for myself, okay? All right, I made all these molds this morning, and we're going to be doing another box or several, and I want to do toppers for them. Jeez, oh man, Molly Gretchen, that's my middle name. So I have a crown, and I did 2 because I want them to be toppers on a box. But I want to show you how we're going to do the basis for these. Yeah, I forgot to do my nails. That's fantastic. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys, when you have these molds that have the rings on top, just take your scissors if you don't need them and just pop them right off. And nobody will ever know the difference. Look how clean that is. Okay. We'll go back to that later. Okay. So this is that. This is that. This is that. Okay. So we're gonna do one actually. Let me do it. I don't have on my Amazon list. Okay, Amazing Cast you can get, guys. Amazing Cast you can get. But you don't. I don't know if I want to do this one. You can go to Amazon. On my list, I think it's, oh gosh, polyurethane. It's something resin. And it comes in, you get 4 times as much for the same price. And that is what I use. I don't use Amazing Cast anymore. Not that I don't like it. I love it. It's just too expensive for me. And I can get more when I do, when I use that. And then what I do, I'm so embarrassed. I meant to do my nails and I got Kathy's post and then I was like, okay. And then I pour it into these, A and B. So they're easy to pour out. Let me grab my thing. We're going to do one. Okay, so they sell these silicone cups and, little spatulas or stirrers or whatever you want. I marked mine. This is when I'm doing a lot of molds. I don't want to do this mold. Let's do a big mold that we can put outside of a box. So I don't know. And then you always have to have a backup and plan. So I can do these, I can do this. I don't think I've ever used this mold. But what we're going to do is sit here, and it's not going to take long, but I'm going to fill this half, if I can even see it. I can see it from the inside. I'm only going to fill this halfway and see what I get. So I'm putting in A. This is how easy this is, you guys. And then I'm going to put the cap back on. It's totally fine. Once you introduce the B is where you want to be careful. So I'm putting the B in, doing half as much as what I usually do because I like to do a lot at once. And then here's the thing I found. They tell you have to stir this for like ever and ever and ever. And from my experience, you do not. Just mix it up and you're fine. I do this all the time and I don't have a problem with it. So then we're going to go around. Can you guys see? So the measuring cup, Kathy, it dries in there. So you just peel it out once it's dried. I won't lie. Sometimes it can get a little messy, but it usually behaves. And you just have to let it dry and then you just crack it because it's silicone and it all just comes right out. All right, let's do a little one here. I'm not going to have enough for that, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough for this one. But oh yeah, I will. Let's do a rectangle mold. So here's a lesson. I put too much in this one. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think it was meant to do this. I just haven't used this long before. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, can you see? Oh, you probably can't see. It's definitely going over. And then the longer you wait, the thicker this gets. Let's see if I can do this little guy. I got some left in here. Look how much you get from just a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to thicken up. So we're going to watch this right in front of our eyes. Oh my God. Did you love that squirrel moment tonight? Jeez, Molly. But yeah, but it turns white. And so what I want to do is make toppers for a box. Laura, it's exclamation point Amazon. I love you guys. You're so nice to me. So we're going to sit here and wait for this, right? Because I didn't put it to the side. No, we're not. I'm going to move it carefully. You just want to make sure that you have it on a flat surface and all is well. All right, so I made all these this morning with the same format, and I'll start showing you when it starts to turn white. But let's say, okay, so like this angel one, I really want to do. I moved my camera and now I can't get it back to where I want it. Wow, what else is new? So what I really need to do now is glue these together, and this is when I'm going to use heavy body gel. Let me spin my spinner. This is by Pen Art. It's heavy body gel. Highly recommend it when you want something to stay together, like, and be really sturdy. I have fallen in love with this, but there is a time and a place for it. I was using it on my mosaic tiles, you guys, and I thought, that's a lot of gel for these. I mean, no, they weren't going anywhere, but Weld Bond did the trick. The next time I do one, I'm going to try Tight Bond to let you know how that works. Maybe if we ever get back to our beer caddy, we'll do it. But hey, I think that thing would be a great gift even for the neighbors, you know, that beer caddy. I love it. I love the idea. Okay. So then you do 2 of them. And I'm just going to put them front to back so they match up. If you are looking for anything off of my Amazon list, it is !Amazon. These are not on there. I don't know where I got these. I cannot find them, and I want to so desperately find another mold so I can do more than one at a time. But so far, no bueno, you know? Thanks, Mary. So yeah, so some angel wings, right? These are gonna get painted. So here's the dealio. We'll paint these. You guys have seen me do a little bit of this before. But we'll paint these. I like to spray paint them with metallic gold because I don't like the color that I get from a paint. But that's just me. I don't think it sparkles as much, so I don't prefer this as much as I do this. But no, Kathy, this is quick casting resin. It is not, and it does not come in clear for this purpose to cure quickly. These guys aren't even turning white yet. They're gonna in a minute, and I'll show you when it happens. So, but what I want to do is what I did with this baby is put a base on it. So, because my box is all sold that I did this on, and then once you do a base, you can attach it to the top of your box, and look at all that paint. And then you've got, yeah, Mary, it really does. It really does. But you can attach it to the top of your box, and it's like, it's solid. So I want to show you guys how I did that. I also did some hearts. So let's glue, just because I have everything out, and we're still waiting for that to cure. Let's put a heart together. Now, I actually prefer to do my handmade sculpted hearts, but these are cute too. So when I was molding this morning, I'm like, oh, let's do a couple more of these. I have the molds. I never use them because I'm making my own hearts, but these are gorgeous, and they're a more defined shape, right? Than there's a hair. Okay, they're way more defined than what I do by hand, and some people don't like that. Some people want something. Holy cannoli! Cutting you off, sister. But some people want things that are more uniform and defined. Now I did the best I could to match this one up, but but we're gonna cover it up. So don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. But I love this heavy body gel by Pen Art. I didn't put enough on here at all. I don't know why it needs more, but it does. It's not. It could be the surface I'm putting it on. I don't think that's it. I mean, Nicole does this. No, I don't know if she uses this, but I've done it before. Here we go. So now we just have to let these set for a second. Okay, and then we're going to start doing our clay. This thing hasn't set up yet. They say this is supposed to be 10 to 15 minutes. If you can tell, there's a little bit of white starting to happen here. It's going to start turning right in front of our eyes. There's some in here too. I'm like, holy smokes, this is taking forever tonight. There's a little one down here. You're going to start seeing this more and more and more. All right. So we're going to get our foundations going. I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy. Because he has two little bottoms and he may not work. Or she may not work for a base. I'm not sure. And I'll be curious to find out how the crown looks. Maybe I'll glue the crown. We're still waiting for this. Let's wait. It's a coming. It's a coming. Let me glue one more. Oh my God, I'm boring you guys to death tonight. I'm so sorry. This is what it's like to prep for things. So, guys, I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of upfront work before you can actually get to your project. And the problem I had with the beer caddy was I didn't do enough of that this morning. I just jumped on and I was talking to a friend earlier. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know that I'm ready for this. And you know what? I should have followed my gut. I wasn't. So I apologize. I really do. Because I don't want you to come on here and be like, yeah, thanks for nothing. You know? So I'll have a heart across in the angel wings. Look at that. They're going to be 3D. God, I'm so sorry about my fingers. I got working girl hands, y'all. I guess tonight's not my night because this should have been together by now. And I know I measured it right. It's drying. I see the white coming in it. All right, so I'm going to move it aside. I don't know what to tell you about that. It's still drying too. Maybe I miss I mean, I only do this all the time, but maybe I didn't do something right. Those aren't done. Okay. So then, this is where we're going to get our clay out. Because these can go in the oven, you guys. Did you know that? These can all go in the oven. I am not spray painting them yet because I want them to be able to be baked and spray paint the whole thing at once. And that's kind of like what happened here. I did it all at once and then I went out and spray painted it. Okay. So that's what I'm after tonight. my God. Like I said, I had a day. Maybe I didn't. This should be done by now. I hope I didn't waste all that and screw it up, but it's still continuing to turn white. Maybe because they're really deep. I don't know. Let's just focus on what we're doing here, and then I'll figure that out later. All right. So, it doesn't matter what you have. And I have this like scrap piece of clay. So I'm gonna warm this up in my hand, and then we're gonna roll it out. Because we're gonna do this whole base. So when we do other projects, you guys, that's when you're gonna be like, I'm gonna pull these out and be like, this is the topper for the box we're working on. And you'd be like, oh, I remember that. That night she couldn't keep it together. All right. So I'm running it through really thin just so I can blend this a little bit. The colors don't matter at all because remember, we're going to be spray painting it. Okay? You know what amazes me though? Look at how beautiful this is. You know what's hilarious? I almost want to pull out another piece of scrap clay because I pulled this out for a project coming up. How cool does that go with it? Very cool. It's very cool. And I think now oh gosh, this always happens when I'm on a lab and I don't know what to do. I think we're good. Okay. So all right, here we go. So what I like to do, I'm going to take a little piece off of this, and then the rest of it, I'm going to go through and roll out very thick, like thicker than you can get through your pasta machine. Okay. Just like you're forming some dough, but this is pretty, where am I? Pretty thick here. Okay. And then I'm going to cut it out. I don't know if I want my little circle. Well, this is pretty small. Okay, so I can use, let's try this one. All right, I'm going to set that aside. All right, all right, all right, all right. It's my wax paper. And then I'm going to take some of this and I'm just going to form it like into a ball. Way too big. I don't know how to tell you guys how big to make this, okay? I really don't. Now, I just put the top of this in here, but I always like to add liquid clay. And you want a good amount, okay? Don't just give it a little brush and a dabble. And don't worry if it overflows. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're spray painting all of this. Okay? I know this is really hard to see. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to go around the bottom. This is what I do. You can do whatever you want. You can put a texture on it. You can put your own flair to it. And I promise you, when this gets done, it's going to look good. I promise, I promise. Okay? Now, I still have the, oh God, I'm always out of the camera. Here we go. So this is what we're looking like. Let me bring these sides in here. I haven't done angel wings before, so bear with me. So this time I'm going to go up. I'm sorry, you guys. My fingers, I keep saying that. My nails, they're just a hot mess. I need to repaint them. Okay. But I've been trying to do some stuff down here before we came on and whatever. All right. So this is going to be our base. And it looks good, I think. Why is my light not on? How about that? Can we see any better now? Okay, so it bakes like that. And then you just want to flatten it down on your sheet so it does that. Okay, this stuff is finally coming along. I think I might have missed. Jeez, oh man. It never takes this long, you guys. I think it's because I'm on a live. I've never had this happen before. I swear to you. Ever, ever, ever. Laura, did the Amazon link work? Curious minds want to know. Okay. So we're going to bake that. And I don't have, I sold all my stuff with these toppers on them, you guys. They just look so pretty when they're done. They look so pretty. And you can still tell that they're angel wings. Which is even better since that's the whole point, right? It did work. Okay. Because it's funny because when I'm watching a live, I don't see that the chat box came up with it. All right, here we go, guys. Oh my gosh. Could you take any longer tonight? I'm afraid I don't know how I'm going to do this one because I don't want to lose a lot of the bottom on this. I love this. Kathy, this is the one I was thinking about using for your project. Not like this, but flat and like gold with rhinestones. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's finally getting hard. Maybe it's too warm down here. I don't know, guys. It's so weird. But usually if you follow what I say and not what I do, I mean, Amazing Cast takes about 10 minutes. This stuff takes about 15. But the other thing I like about it is you have a little bit longer working time where you can you just have longer working time. When you're using Amazing Cast, boy, you don't want to make a lot at once. Like you need to dump that sucker as quick as you had it stirred up as quick as possible. It'll just start drying right in your cup. So this isn't ready to crack yet, but this is what it looks like, Kath. Because I know you were asking. And once it totally dries, you can even turn these silicone cups inside out and it'll just all fall out. It does take a little bit of time to clean it out. I'm not going to lie. We were not worried. It could be, but I've always had this temperature in my room. Maybe because it was 50 degrees out today and I still had my little fireplace on. So how's everybody's day? It was a Monday. Pretty good Monday. It's been eventful. I'm so excited I won Kathy's prize. I've never won anything from her. Um, have a lot of her stuff. But I have an idea for her, but I have to talk to her before I tell you guys what I think I want to do. And you know what, to be honest, I was working and then I was talking to a friend. And so I don't even know. I have a choice of several things that she did. Can you guys see this turning white right in front of your eyes? It's so cool. Oh, good, Laura. I'm glad you had a good day at your job. You're so sweet to volunteer. You know, people think when you volunteer, it's just like volunteering, which you are, but it's still a job. And I don't think a lot of volunteers, in my opinion, get enough credit sometimes for all the work that they do. Hi, Robin. Did you watch it, Robin? Because I don't even know what I'm picking from yet. And I have to call Kathy tonight yet. We're not going to be on here. We're only going to be an hour tonight for sure. I'm just waiting for this stupid thing to do here. I've never had this happen. I don't get it. It's still too soft. I mean, look at this, you guys. I did these this morning and I came down 15 minutes later and they were all done. So I don't know what. I don't know. Just my brain's full today. I'm human. Maybe I really screwed up with the measurements. But I was trying to think after my failed attempt at the. That's not a failed. It was a failed attempt tonight, but that is not going to be a failure. I am definitely doing that beer tote. It's too good of an opportunity. And I think it would look so cool on somebody's picnic table. Yep. You are so lucky, Laura, and I'm so glad that you would that you have that. But it's still work. And you know, a lot of us underappreciate sometimes work. I mean, that's only coming from me. It's hard. I'm going on 25 years at Steris, my company, in June. I'm in all around the board there. And I love it still. I really do. It's just, you know, the more time goes on, the more you work with people and times change. I'm just going to leave it at that. But, so this square fits on top of the 4-inch box, which is cool. Guys, this isn't solidifying yet. So I don't think we're going to get to this tonight. But what I will do is send you a picture. I really must have screwed up. I mean, this is the night of screw ups I got. Here, let me pull this one out. This one's done. Okay, so that's an example of what happens. You pour it in, and usually you wait 10 to 15, 15 to 20 for this one. Amazing Cast, you could do 10 to 15. This one's 15 to 20. I mean, what's 5 more minutes to save half the price? So yeah, so this one's done. It'll firm up a little bit. I don't want to ruin anything. And this one's, they're almost there. What are you going to do? Sit here all night and stare at it? So, okay. So we're going to. My phone is going off. Oh my God. It all just started to be like, well, hello, I'm almost done. But you guys saw how it went from clear to white, and that's what this one did. And it's not flexible when it's done. Just so you guys know, these are hard as a rock. Okay? That's what happens with them. But that it depends what you're, using them for. This heart's gonna need some help. But yeah, and I just glue them back to back, and I have the wings all ready to go into the oven. And then, so like I said, you can bake this in the oven with your polymer clay. And then when you're all done, you take it out and you paint it. Laura Lee. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. That sucks when you have health issues and you can't go back. I have health issues myself, you guys. I don't talk about it tonight, but that's why I work remotely and that's why I do this. And it's sucks. God bless you, Kath. Laura Lee, you're going to have to share with us where you found that because I have searched high and low. Now, wait, is it the exact one? Because I have it right here. It's this one. They connect at the top and bottom. Can you see that? This is my favorite mold of all times, and I can't find it. That's what it looks like, guys. Once you get done with the mold. Oh my God, there's like something stuck to my finger. It is flexible as soon as you take it out of the mold, yes. It is. But right after that, you got to work quick, Kath. You got to work quick. This one's not even ready yet, but I just pulled it out. I don't know, you guys. Boy, screw up Molly night. You guys, I might not even keep this. I might delete my whole life because I screwed up so bad. I know I'm fine with keeping it, but that's the center one that we did. Okay, thanks, Laura. I don't care if it's not clear. I just couldn't find it. All right, cool beans. So, yeah. This one's getting a little hard. Maybe I need to remember what ingredients I use to keep these flexible, huh, Kathy? Because this one's not hardening up. So I think I did something wrong with my formula. I mark, if you guys saw, I mark on the side where my, sorry, I got stuff all over my nails, where my markers are. But I was trying to do half as much and I might have over poured one or the other of the ingredients. So we're just going to have to kind of see what happens. It is all, don't delete. Okay. Oh, I forgot to redo my nails and they're healing from being so damaged. And I forgot to do that, so I'm embarrassed about that. I'm embarrassed about everything tonight. But, all right, you guys, so I'm going to let this go. And, I mean, look, these are coming together now, but I don't want to pull them out quite yet because they're bigger. But these will be molds on, wait, let me see if here's one. That's the same mold. Look at that. This is the stuff on the back, guys. Exact same mold. And it fits right on our 4-inch boxes. I love it. Even as this little screwdriver things in it. So, anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm sorry. This wasn't the best of the best, was it? But you'll have that. Don't forget pen art. They have great products. I like to buy from TH Decor, but if they're ever out, Red Barn Boutique is where I was able to find what I needed in the nick of time, but I always would TH Decor. Just Google it. They're fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to let everybody go. I appreciate you spending your evening with me, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.